himself in the picture. Tie the Knot is threading through the field. Lisa's Game has taken the lead from Torfan's Melody. Champagne on the rail, and then Tie the Knot and Darazari. Lisa's Game, Torfan's Melody getting tight on the inside. Champagne flattens, so is Jezebel. Torfan's Melody, Lisa's Game, and Tie the Knot is flying. Torfan's Melody in front though. Torfan's Melody has beaten Lisa's Game. Tie the Knot third in a very rough Caulfield Cup. Then Faithful Son just behind the place getters from Darazari. Next to finish was Jezebel. In behind them, it's all in fun. Aerosmith. They were trailed then by Champagne, who got flattened in the run. Yippee-I-Yo next. Vitronite towards the end in company with Pursuits. Count Shivers, the Hind, and Von Ann, and one more, Markham. And On Air was back behind it, last to finish.
Wow, talk about controversy. This is the horse the committee put into the Cup. Didn't satisfy the conditions. They put him in, and the English horse won the prize. 9, 18 and 3, $58.30. The bookies are cheering. $13.40 for the place for Torfan's Melody. Lisa's Game, $10.50. Tie the Knot, a tad disappointing in the straight, $1.80. Torfan's Melody is trained by Lady Herries, the wife of former champion English cricketer Colin Cowdrey, and there he goes for Ray Cochrane. Torfan's Melody, the 8-year-old, fights off Lisa's Game, TAB number 18, another roughie, and the favourite finished in third place, Tie the Knot. He did lay in halfway down the straight just here, Tie the Knot, and this is where, oh, look at Champagne getting squeezed out on the rails inside of Jezebel as I think the winner came across. But the bird's now flown for those horses, and off goes Torfan's Melody, holds off the very, very game mare Lisa's Game, with Tie the Knot in third place. What excitement, what controversy. Let's watch the head on. That Champagne, wow, on the rails, yellow and red colours. Look at it get flattened. Jezebel, Chris Muntz couldn't do much about it because the force came from outside of them in the red cap, and the red cap was carried by Ray Cochrane, the jockey of Torfan's Melody. And that's him in the white nose roll going on to victory, and the blue and white stripes and the blue and white cap is Lisa's Game for a young Aaron Spiteri, and well, Tie the Knot is out of picture. Oh, he dropped the whip as he tried to salute, passing the winning post. The winning trainer, Lady Herries, is now with Simon O'Donnell.
Yes, Kenny, I've got Lady Herries. What a fantastic win. You're very excited.
Very. Yeah.
You expect him to go to the front?
If the pace wasn't fast enough, Ray said he would make it.
It's made a hard week all worthwhile.
Thank you, Ben.
Ken, very excited down here. Congratulations going on everywhere.
Exactly, a lot of people wanting to know Lady Herries at this moment. And as I said, controversy will rage because he didn't satisfy the prize money conditions for the race. He won £14,000 sterling. It didn't equate to the 40,000 Australian dollars. And, well, the committee, in their discretion, considering they'd invited the horse, elected to put him in the race above horses who'd fulfilled all qualifying conditions. And, well, that's the way it goes. Simon Marshall is now with Ray Cochrane.
Thank you very much, Kenny. Well, Ray Cochrane, he was down here 20 years ago riding for George Hanlon as a youngster. He was back here. He's been back here a couple of times for the Melbourne Cup. Here you are, Ray. You've won a $1.5 million Caulfield Cup at Group 1 level. Congratulations.
Thanks very much, Simon. Thank you for your help.
Thank you. We walked the track yesterday. We had a little discussion. Tell me about the run in the race, Ray.
I popped up. I had a bit of trouble in the first turn here. And then they were going slow. I thought, well, I'll go and make it. He likes it in front. Yeah. I had easy lead. And then the horse challenged me in the straight. Hang off it through line a little bit. He sticks his head out. He's got a big heart.
Ray, there's not much of him just looking at him beside me here. He's only tiny, but he's got to have a big heart.
He's only a pony, but he's got a big heart.
You lost your whip going over the line saluting?
I don't mind.
I think you'll buy another one.
I can afford another one now.
Congratulations, Ray.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for coming over.
Pleasure.
There's Ray Cochrane, Kenny. By geez, he's a happy boy. He lost his whip. I'm tipping he'll be able to buy a half a dozen or so now.
Exactly. There's an old saying, Simon, winners can smile, and unfortunately, Simon O'Donnell, the losers, are going to have to please themselves.
Yeah, certainly. I mean, a great effort for young Tony Vassell to get Lisa's Game to run such a game race out of the Cranbourne Cup and to run so well. But, look, take nothing away. Controversy has surrounded this horse, trainer, jockey, all week. They've handled all that pressure. The horse, all of them have, and they've come here and they've won our Caulfield Cup.
Yes, it's owned by a syndicate in Britain called the All at Sea Syndicate. Well, they've come across the seas to triumph here in Melbourne, Australia. And, well, I'm sure Colin Cowdrey, like you, an old cricketer, son, will be very excited.
He was a bit better than me, and so's the horse, I can assure you.
Lady Harry's has done a marvellous job. It's a big effort to bring a horse from so many thousands of kilometres away across the ocean, and Torfin's Melody has been trained to the minute, hadn't raced since the 2nd of September, so that's about 6 weeks ago, and yet he was fit enough to defy our best stayers, and I'm sure he's now right near the top of Melbourne Cup markets.
Yes, he would just have to be. I mean, that was such a strong win, and a really positive ride from Ray Cochrane. He could have been trapped. He went forward. He wasn't happy with the pace, and he said, I'll dictate the Caulfield Cup. He did that, and he was first past the post.
Yeah, he was indeed, and not too many tipsters have found a way to tip this $58 tote result, because Torfin's Melody, we're all led to believe that the better of the two English horses was going to be Faithful Son. That wasn't to be. He ran a game race not far behind the place getters, actually finished officially 4th, Faithful Son, so he too ran a super race, but all honours were with the winner, Torfin's Melody. So the Pommies have run 1-4 in the Caulfield Cup, and they're taking home all our cash. Come on. Yeah, Lisa's Game, the 2nd place getter. Well, I suppose Tony Vassal's ruining the fact that the imported horses were here. It's an international event now. We must get used to these horses coming. We've got the prize money to entice them, and they come over for the 2 big cups, the Caulfield Cup and the Melbourne Cup. And I'm sure the fact that this horse, Torfin's Melody, who'd previously won 9 out of 32, well, I bet that he's a great advertisement to entice other English horses to come to our shores and try and win one of our great cups. And Lady Harry's was quite modest in victory, but I'm sure she's extremely excited. Previously, her husband Colin Cowdrey has probably occupied centre stage more than her, but her day in the sun, and it is in the sun here at Caulfield, has arrived. And this fine horse by Torfan, an American stallion out of a Northfields mare, Glorious Fate, was, well, I think in a nutshell, too good. There's Des Gleeson, the chief steward, just weighing out Ray Cochrane. There was no problem. He smiled. I don't think anyone's going to protest. Champagne got squeezed out, but, well, she finished way back down in the ruck. And, well, I think justice was done. The best horse on the day won. And the excited trainer now, Lady Harry's, giving her 8-year-old gelding a big pat. And, well, she might. And she trains out of Angmering Park in Great Britain, and I think all the people back there who would see this race via satellite would be cheering home the boss of the training establishment today. And well, what a win! Fancy coming all this way and downing the locals, and that's exactly what Torfin's Melody has done. I don't think there's much more we can tell you here at Caulfield. We'll take a break, and then we'll be back with more of the Caulfield Cup aftermath on the wide world of sport.
Can he do the double now?